right, everybody, back here at Supercar Sunday, brought to you by Porsche Woodland Hills. Got a couple GTs just showed up.
Man with the orange hat.
Hey, hey.
Wow, 2 showed up today. Amazing.
Well, we got more on the way. It's still early.
Oh, wow.
What'd you bring? Can we look at what you
some
bring?
off-roader cars.
Let's go look at your let's go look at your 4x4.
Right. Well, it looks like a 4x4. It's actually a 2x4.
It's a 2x4, so we can build a house with it.
We could.
Okay.
Get some nails, a hammer, start pounding.
So how is it you always bring in the coolest damn cars? How for 25 years?
Okay.
25 years he's been coming to the car show.
Right.
One of the originals. Right. Very kind man. OG. Very kind, supportive man.
Here.
What in the world is this? Where's it going? What are you doing with it? What's the story? You always have a story.
Well, the story is it will be starting on Bring a Trailer tomorrow.
Oh.
So you can follow the auction of this car on Bring a Trailer.
Okay, love it.
Belonged to a very dear friend of mine, Lorenzo Pearson, that owned a Volkswagen aftermarket company called West Coast Metric.
Okay.
Lorenzo built this car 20 years ago, so before all this Paris to Dakar stuff started and everything, Lorenzo built this tribute car 20 years ago. That's how ahead of his time he was.
Wow.
He was a very famous off-road racer, raced in the Baja 1000, all kinds of off-roading stuff. Has a museum down in Long Beach featuring off-road vehicles. So since he couldn't buy a real one, he decided to build a tribute car. Yeah,
Love it.
That's where it came from.
And who built it? Who worked on the car? Do we know?
Well, here's the kicker.
Let's hear it.
Have any of you ever heard of Emery, Rod, Don, and Gary Emery?
Naturally.
Very famous.
Yep.
It was originally their car.
Wow.
So this is one of the very few 911s that they built as an outlaw car. And this was just a beer chaser out at the desert.
Okay.
So they built it. They did the steel flares, that body. All the flares and everything are steel. See? Tap, tap. This is all steel.
Wow.
So they built this, and then it broke down, it sat in their garage forever, and that's when Lorenzo, who was a personal friend of theirs, they went to high school together.
Okay.
At that point, Lorenzo offered them enough money for it. They weren't doing anything with it. He took it. He was just going to repaint it, and then got this harebrained idea to make it into a Rothman's replica.
Love it.
That's what you see. It took 3 years to build it.
Wow.
It cost him, with all the favors and everything that he called in, over 150 grand to build it 20 years ago.
Wow.
So there you have it. So we'll see what it goes for on Bring a Trailer this week.